to another episode of Views. As you know, I'm going to just stick with my real name, which is Kanisha. It's Kanisha here. Hey. We're not even going to do the whole Kaylee thing because I'm rebranding, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so you've met Stephanie before and Donnell. They're back for another episode. But we're going to go around the introductions anyway.
I'm Stephanie. I'm a psych major at a nearby college. Senior.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Evan Price, everyone's favorite Q. I'm a senior accounting major at CSU.
That rhymed! Yep.
And I'm Dr. Seuss.
See, you ruined it.
No, you ruined it.
I'm Donnell Collins. And I'm just here again, ready to pod.
Yeah.
I'm Cheyenne Green, and I am a graduate from Lexington State, and I'm a Delta.
Oh, girl, hey! So the first question, so last time on the last relationship panel, we talked about the same question, but I kind of wanted to get a different take because we have 2 new people joining us. So the question is, what is the talking stage to you? And Cheyenne added, are there phases of the talking stage?
Yeah.
Would you like to elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people have their different opinions of what exactly talking is. And we don't really know, so I feel like there's different opinions. So you need to elaborate on, what exactly is talking.
So what exactly is talking?
Just when you're getting to know another person. But I feel like you can get to know other people, more than one person at the same time. Yeah. You can talk to multiple people without being committed to one person. To talk to one person.
In my opinion, we're exclusive. We're exclusively talking. That's my talking stage. You're not talking to 3 other dudes. You're talking to me. Because my time valuable. So.
But Cheyenne said there's phases, so can you be talking to other people then exclusively talk? Yeah, that's
cool.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I could be acquaintance with other people. Now, if we decide to talk, it's exclusive.
So what? Hold up.
Thank you.
Because so then, what is dating to you? Because what you're explaining to me, it sounds like dating. Talking. I know that in the last panel, I did say what is a talking stage or whatever. I'm trying to remember what I said so I can stick by it. But
you don't say how you feel today.
But yeah, today, I feel like I don't necessarily like the talking stage because it's just a lot of gray area.
It's a gray area because a lot of people take it differently. A lot of people play games. So if you're telling me that, okay, we're talking to each other, and then the next day, you start acting differently, you're not just talking to me, and we exclusively said that we were only talking to each other, but then you have people that talk to one another and don't put that, information down that I only want to talk to you. So where is that? You have to communicate with your partner.
Yeah, I think that's about communication.
It sounds like we're saying you actually have to talk during the talking stage. Ain't that crazy? I think the problem is that the are there phases part. I think that's what we do, but we all know that doesn't make sense. That's what we do. We do the different phases. I thought we was only talking me and you talking. Mm-hmm. But no, talking literally to me just means talking. That's it.
Yeah, and usually when I used to think okay, if we're just talking to each other, then I'm free to talk to and get to know
whoever you want,
whoever I want. But when we start dating, then I'm just all about you. But now there's a difference when you communicate with certain people. It's okay, well, we're just talking to each other. What are we doing? So it's real complicated, and it really just comes down to the same thing. You have to communicate with one another.
I think whenever talking was created as a thing, that's when all the confusion in dating started. Because back in the day, if I'm not mistaken, a guy used to be oh, I want her, I'm making her mine, and that was it. That's it. That's done. But now it's what. I heard you make a noise and I saw your face, so I'm gonna let one of y'all talk then.
Yeah, because back then, they were hey, you want to go steady? Going steady was it's just me and you, straight me and you. But now it's talk. But then even with dating, because I feel you can date multiple people, but it doesn't have to be exclusive.
You go out on dates.
Yeah, but I don't think
I
that's
don't think
dating. I
that's
think that's
dating.
like.
In my opinion, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it is dating. Really, you're going on dates.
Dating
so
around,
that's
dating around, maybe.
That's dating.
That was the
That's
original like definition of dating was you're going on dates. You're getting to, that's how you get to know people. I mean, we don't just sit in the house to get to know somebody.
Why not?
You actually.
Well, nowadays, people
Well,
are
now,
You know what I think?
Why not?
You know what I think really ruined the relationship climate?
What?
I think it was social media.
Absolutely.
No.
You don't think it was social media?
I think it was ish.
Why y'all say that?
I think
We kind of bleeding into another question though.
Yeah,
We are.
But-
We're gonna talk.
All right, we'll get it back there because I want to stay on this one. I'm just playing.
What you want to do?
What's
Where
the
you
next
going?
question? What's the next question?
Oh no, I want to stay on this one. But
Okay.
that's all I want to ask. Are we staying here or are we moving on to social media?
I'm still fuzzy about what we're talking about. Like I still want to know what y'all feel. So.
We still talking about talking.
Yeah,
Oh.
we still talking.
Well, I think we're going back to why I said no then, which is why I originally about to say why I said no when y'all said I feel like social media and back in the day a guy said I want you in. No, that's not true.
Here we go now.
No, I'm just
Come on, give me the real.
She gets mad.
I
A little
wanna hear
backstory.
it.
She gets mad because I always give her facts, and then she just be looking at the end like, dang, he like we killed that
All right, then
one.
you're
Like,
not.
and I'm about to do it again.
But you're not.
There's this thing
Come on,
called
let's do it.
courting.
Right? No,
I wasn't mentioning that. I wasn't mentioning
Yeah,
Come
that.
on,
so what is-
come on, 'cause I'm ready.
What is- so what is courting?
I'm ready to knock
Courting
you
is
out
I'm
today.
trying to get into a relationship with you.
No,
That's the
courting-
talking stage.
courting-
That's the dating stage. That's all of that.
Courting, you're right. But,
I know.
but
See how
it's
much-
also
See how she snuck that you
when
know.
you're
See how
courting
she snuck that
somebody-
you right in there.
the ultimate goal is marriage. That's not the ultimate goal for everybody. Yes, that's what courting is. That's when you court someone, you're courting them to marry them.
No, I don't think courting is. I don't think courting has to lead to marriage.
Let me Google this.
courting-
That's like.
well,
that's
I
like-
think I'm right, but I could be wrong.
That's like.
But
say-
courting,
like
like within certain, like if you look into the LFDS community and stuff like that, like courting is leading up to marriage.
But
So the Mormons.
no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I think that y'all are right because I thought that was the point of every relationship.
But look, it's not though.
I feel like it depends on. the
Nah,
person,
that's
though.
not.
It's
That's
not.
definitely
It's
not.
not.
It depends
It
on
depends on
Relation? No, talking about
wait.
relationship.
But a relationship is the connection between two people.
The definition of court is to be involved with romantically, typically with the intention of marrying.
Yeah,
so
I
that's
agree.
That's
okay.
Urban Dictionary. She.
I agree. I'm rolling with that. I feel like that's the point of every relationship, though.
I think relationships are dependent.
It really depends on the person.
and their goals.
No, it
Like, not
don't.
everybody
No,
wants to
yes it
marry.
does. Yes,
All
it
y'all can
does.
go, then I'm gonna fire right back. But
No, I'm gonna fire. Ooh, go ahead, because I'm ready to. Ooh, I'm
Okay,
so
the
ready
only
to take
reason
him on today.
I'm saying that it depends on the person because I know multiple people who don't aspire to be married. Not everybody aspires to be
Yep,
married.
yep.
I know couples that have been together for 10 years and they're still in just a
But-
relationship
but that-
because the other person sees marriage as just a
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But a legal agreement with the
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. So don't play. You know what I mean when I say marriage.
No, we
That's
don't.
what I'm saying. No,
Elaborate.
you beat me with a technicality, but I mean, it's like, no. Let me finish. What's a marriage? It's me and you together till the end. That's a marriage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's so.
So are
If
you talking about just
we
like,
just not we gonna stay together. We gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend forever. We just not gonna sign a piece of paper. That
That's
mean
not
I
marriage.
wasn't. So that mean I wasn't courting you.
No.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes.
That's what.
That's
I
what it means.
agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
The marriage is the feelings. It's the feelings and it's the promise.
and-
It's not really paper. No, it's not.
No,
paper.
that paper don't
That wasn't
mean
even.
nothing.
That didn't start until like.
But yeah,
It's
together.
like
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that's
But it's
no,
both
that's
of
what,
them.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like-
But what we're saying is the marriage is the prime. That's what we say the vows.
Right.
That's the marriage part.
Yeah.
Now, I will
I
say
agree.
that I don't agree with you when you said that all relationships are supposed to lead to marriage. Because I will say I think relationship is like the interaction between two people. I don't use relationship to define relationship.
No, you're right, but that's the basic Urban Dictionary definition.
Y'all are annoying, but you're.
I mean, yeah. So for being honest here, some people just want to have sex with somebody else. So
Yeah.
they waste their time talking and getting to know that person just so they can have sex.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
they know that though. That's why they got mad at me. Kanisha and them got mad at me during the first one because I said, you
Some
know
people
that.
weren't mad, sir.
You know that. You know when somebody just trying to have sex. You know that. You try to act like you don't know.
I
But
feel
you
like
know.
the issue though is some people really don't know because
No,
the other
some of y'all
person
are really
is feeding
the
them
devil.
lies. I feel like it's seriously, like, you can call them dumb, you can call them whatever, but certain people are vulnerable. And if somebody is telling you that they feel some type of way, they're feeding you all this BS, and you actually believe it just because, you're just vulnerable, then,
Yeah, but then you have to
say
kind
it
of
back
learn.
around before I make you mad. I feel like I'm about to make you mad, man.
Why you using the word mad? This is a discussion. I'm saying this is.
Yeah, I know. I'm playing with the word mad.
Damn. But
What are you doing? Hey, go ahead and make her mad. Go ahead. You got
what was I saying?
it.
What did you say?
I don't remember.
She said that some people are vulnerable and making excuses for those people.
I'm just saying there's some females
females
and males.
Okay,
do females and males both they get played?
But yes, because listen, some people, like a lot of people, it takes a while for them to realize that you have to look at the person's words as well as their actions. Mm-hmm. But some of these demons and devils and baby Lucifers be out here, and they can match their actions up with their words very well and not mean any of it. So I see what you mean. Where
but that doesn't give it an excuse, of course. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there are some people that seriously
get bamboozled.
Well, if your point is there's exceptions to every rule, then I agree with you. But the rule is
the rule.
Yeah.
What the rule is? What's the rule?
That's the rule. The rule is we know the relationships. We know it. We know. Like, we know somebody is trying to actually be with me, is trying to actually get with me, or somebody really like me, or somebody just like having sex with me. We know, but we try to trick ourselves and act like we don't know.
You absolutely.
That's why at the end we go back and look through all the signs. Well, he wasn't actually doing this, and he did only try to do. We try to make it make sense at the end. No, but the whole time it was there.
The whole time it been making sense.
Just a disclaimer, I saw Mega Men don't play women's hearts.
Lies.
Come on,
so
we're not about to lie to our audience,
right?
Oh yeah, we're telling the truth, man.
Y'all are you
I've seen you got no resume.
No, you Omega Man are y'all. Every single one of y'all your own person. So you can't group together and say y'all all faithful. Y'all not all part of the faithful like
Okay, but we're gonna say most of 99% of us are there.
You're funny.
Next question, please.
What's our final word on these phases? Because we was a little murky. I feel like I won a lot of y'all over, but y'all don't want to admit it.
This is not a competition, Danielle.
I feel like there are and it depends on the person. It really does. Like certain people.
It depends on the person what?
Like if you consider these phases, like if you have like a talking phase where we're talking but we're talking to other people too. If you have one where we're talking and we're only talking to each other, it really matters.
So what does I'm only talking to you mean though? That means like I literally can't talk to nobody else. What does that mean? So you control my phone?
I mean, look, that's what I'm saying though.
No, don't laugh.
No, that's what
don't
I'm saying.
Don't laugh and eat your candy.
No, look. Period, point blank. If somebody come up to you and they like, look, I only want to talk to you and I only want you to give your attention to me. I don't want you entertaining any other females when it's disrespectful to me. And if somebody tells you that, then you have the opportunity to say, no, I'm not for that, or yes, I'm for that. So be about your word, be a man.
And that's only a phase? Or that's not a relationship?
Yeah.
Some people don't consider it a relationship because they feel like when you actually put the title of relationship on it, it comes with more.
But if you go back to technicalities, everything is a relationship. It's the interaction between two people.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're being technical. Absolutely, we all have a relationship with each other right now, sitting in this room.
Right.
If we
that's
being
in a relationship, I'm not trying to talk to y'all, am I?
That's what I'm saying.
A friendship is a relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
so
what
I'm saying. So what does I only talk to you mean?
Oh no, you can still have.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that you can't have friends. I'm
talking
about
they're saying anything. I think they're saying anything more than platonic is exclusively for me, exclusively for the one person you're talking to.
No. What I'm saying is, I get what y'all saying. What y'all saying is, I only exclusively talk to you, but that's only talking to y'all. That's not a relationship,
right?
How y'all technically trying to steal both. That's why I said y'all trying to trick me into a relationship.
I think where you're coming from, but it's like look at this. You came out the womb, right? Every human's every human's goal in life is to walk, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
The Wright brothers are trying to fly though, but.
Okay. But before you fly, you gotta walk. Right?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Okay, so I make a commitment to crawl every day until I can stand up and walk.
Yeah.
Is that me being married to walking? Or is that me getting to know walking before I actually engage in walking?
Well, you're falling right now.
Was that
I feel
so
like
deep
you
that
just-
it wasn't deep at all?
Yeah, I feel like that's
Hey,
it.
no.
You can't walk.
Hey, replay it back later. Hey, replay
That's
it
what I'm
back
saying.
later.
Like, you do know.
Hey, y'all replay that back later. That's fire.
You only crawling it because you can't walk.
That was fire.
Okay, look.
Yes.
You only
That's
crawling
the
because you can't
absolute-
walk. That's what I said. You literally only crawling because you can't walk. What you're saying is, like, I could date, like, we could be in a relationship. Yeah, oh, all right. It was, we could be in a relationship. Why? So why are we only talking?
Okay, and that's another issue because I feel like but I feel it just depends on the
That's
person because the other person can feel like
and
Okay,
just-
wait,
no,
can we
we're not-
pause? No, you stop right there. Can we all answer the question for ourselves at this point?
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
feel like we were sneaking into another.
I'll
We gonna come
start.
back to that.
I'll start. What is the
Exactly.
talking stage to you? We just ignored those last two words. Didn't we?
Oh yeah.
What is the talking stage to you? The talking stage to me is non-existent.
But
Because I feel like you either want me or you don't. Like that. That's just how I feel. Well,
no, but let me. The reason why we all get messed up though is you can't operate like that. That's what I'm trying to say. That's our problem.
That's facts,
You can't keep saying to you. That's how all these ambiguities and all this ambiguity leads to heartbreak. Because you keep trying to say, well, to me, you can only talk. No, well, I'm gonna break your heart every time. Yes, because you got your own personal definition.
but if
They
you,
don't align with mine.
but no, go ahead.
I don't know what to say, but I think, like I said, or like as she was saying, I think communication plays a big part in that. So your to you and your to you need to be similar or match up. So
Right,
I'm saying, so I tell you what my definition of talking is. You tell me what your definition of talking is, and then we combine them. And if we can't come to an agreement on what our joint decision or our joint definition of talking, then we can't talk.
Oh, that bleeds into the other question about social media. Because now somebody, let's say I'm not there, and let's say me and Kanisha talking, and Stephanie asks Kanisha, "What is Donnell to you?"
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't answer that question, or you don't know. Or let's say somebody asks me, "What is her to me?" I'm like, "Oh, we only just talk," and she gonna say, "What?" He said, "What?"
But
So now,
no, he just answered that.
That's also going into misconstrued communication.
I know.
You have the he say, she say. That's what messes up.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't be like, you ask me like, what are me and you? And then you ask me, what are me and her? And then she asked me, like, it's going to be miscommunication.
First of all, leave everybody out your business.
That's 100%.
Just
But you know, that makes sense. But come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
not
we do
like-
have friends. We tell our friends things.
Yeah, that's what I'm
at the same
saying.
time- Yeah, but how does that relate to social media?
I think because what I think we all need to go back to is like, how about we just knock all this personal stuff, all my own personal feelings, all my other baggage I'm bringing into it, and let's just straight up call. If we all roll with the same language, then it'll click. It makes sense.
But we don't all roll the same language, though, because we're all separate people who have separate views on these.
Yeah, but we're not trying to come together. You get the point I'm making?
I actually don't. I don't understand.
Let's try to come together and find
definition.
what is the
We all thank you. A definition that everybody. If we had a universal definition, then it will always make sense.
But think about it. We don't all have the same dictionary, do we?
Hello, that was a good one. I like
But we
that.
gotta make it. That's my point.
But look. He said we gotta make it. You know what I'm saying? Dictionary. There's several versions of a dictionary, right? So like some people use Webster, some people use Urban, like her.
You see how you didn't say everybody use a personal dictionary?
Excuse me?
Everybody don't use their personal dictionary because then it would be confusing. Then no words would make sense.
Right, but their personal
That's why I
choice.
think we should
Their
move.
personal choice of dictionary.
This question's getting confusing at
Their
this
choice
point.
of dictionary, because I can have Webster's and you can have whatever.
Webster's.
Urban.
I mean, I feel like this question is seriously off of a personal basis. We can't all come together for real because like each person is gonna have their wants and needs from whoever they're messing with, period. And then the other one's gonna have their own wants and needs. At the end of the day, it all depends on communication. Are you communicating with your partner? you guys have to make sure that you two are on the same page. Because if you two are on the same page, then it don't matter if she asks, he asks, you ask.
Y'all gonna say the same
we both
thing.
should be saying the same
The same
thing.
thing.
Or I mean, I don't say anything at all.
Or anything, yeah. Like, it's
Yeah.
none of your business. Or if you saying the same thing and you communicated that with your partner, it should be the same answer.
Ain't none of your business. All right, so back to the social media question. What was it? What was it?
Oh,
So
the
social
fact
media
that social
affects.
media has on relationships.
Where's that?
On the
No.
bottom. That one.
Oh, I didn't even put that on
Yeah,
there.
that's the one.
What is okay? So what is the effect that social? Oh wait, no. I know the question I was thinking about. Yeah, because we were talking about courting and stuff. And you said, did that make it harder? Did social media make relationships harder or something like that?
Where I was going with that is that social media made relationships like a cheat code kind of. Like it made it just it took the quality time out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It changed the interactions. You know, we went from face to face. Like a dude has to have the courage to go talk to a girlfriend, her friends, and shit, get her number, right? Instead of like liking a picture or DMing her like, hey,
And a lot of people don't have the social skills anymore. They really
Facts.
don't.
Because
they don't
of
know how
social
to.
media. Facts.
Yeah, and they don't know how to actually communicate. That's why communication is such a big problem. That's why like we cannot get along. When you find somebody that you actually like, it's so hard to get that communication part down pat, and people like sometimes never figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like social media definitely played a huge role in that because people just do not know how to socialize in person at all.
Like they're so used to even having that screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's super frustrating.
Can I tell y'all why?
Why what?
Because everybody got their own personal everything. I think that's part of the problem.
I
to
don't think-
a lot of things.
What you mean by like their own personal life?
Because everybody have because of social media, like everybody got their own opinion of everything, and we feel like we entitled to always have our own, and we're so like special and do things that like my point of we give too much credence to our own feelings about things instead of just saying how like we all see things. Does that make sense? No.
So you're saying we don't compromise anymore.
Huh?
So we don't compromise anymore. Is what you're saying.
To a degree, yeah.
But I mean, I want everybody to have their own opinion on something. I don't want everybody to think the same because that's boring. If everybody thought the same, we would be robots at that point. But like,
No, not. Go ahead.
I like people having their own opinion, individuality, whatever.
Yeah, no, of course I'm rolling with that. But I'm saying, but then on that accord, then now how do we like actually move? Going back to like the socially awkward thing, I'm saying. With that, if I always have my own agreements, we have to always break down. We have to always come together, say what words mean, and then talk. Does that make sense? Like if I say a word, it means something different to you than it mean to you, then it mean to you, then it mean to you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like if I was here to say like talking about something like in the Southeast, I'm from Atlanta, we say Joan. Like y'all say roasted or whatever.
Yeah,
Joan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like communication. It's communication barriers. Which again, it's ruined by social media.
Yeah, I agree.
So
And then people have all these like goals and stuff. Like I'm so sick of seeing
Relationship
people,
goals.
Yeah, I'm so sick of seeing people ask what prayers he ever did to get Russell Westbrook. It's like,
girl.
I think she just lived her life.
And then
honestly.
it's like, okay, you see a couple on the beach take a cute picture, that's cute and all, and then like you hear on social media that they just broke up because the dude was cheating on her, or she was cheating on him or something. It's like you can't seriously look at a picture and really think that that's a perfect relationship. I think that people really take these pictures, these YouTube couples and everything, and really try to make themselves have that. And it's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You're an individual person. You need to work on your relationship privately, and you need to figure out your communication with that person.
Even not on a relationship basis, like people always running for social media. Like you up here posting bands, but the next day on
you in unemployment line.
Right. Like people front so bad.
Just trying to flex, and they care so much about what other people think of them, what society sees, and following those societal guidelines that you lose yourself within it all.
Yep.
And that's why we don't really know the people that we meet every day. Like we're like, okay, who are you though?
But it's not only not only a problem with social media, you know, because you know what you just said. Our thing is perspective, how image, how people see us. It's not just social media. That's from our parents, from the world. You know, like I was raised so, like, you know, I can't bring a white girl to my house. My mom beat the shit out of me. Which I mean, I was never really trying to do them either, for real. But so then that formed my, you know, my vision or my image or my perception of women. So you know, I was attracted to, you know, darker skinned girls or, you know, girls who are my color. Or,
Right.
yeah. So, so I don't think it's even just always social media. You know, it's some things that, some toxic culture that we created and that we need to break down. Yeah. And social media only magnifies that.
Everybody is, I think I found a better way to say it. I've been trying to say this the whole time. Everybody is just too much in their own head and too much we're always constantly thinking about ourselves. So since we're always in our heads, since we're always thinking about ourselves and overthinking stuff, and I will see a picture and I will project my feelings and thoughts on that picture into real life, like how I make them my relationship goals when I literally don't know them.
Yeah.
That's what I said, because I did that all in my own head. Because to me, their relationships mean this. While if you see something, you're like, oh, their relationship means something different to you. That's why I'm saying we need to just literally just get out of our heads. We literally in our heads too much. We see stuff, we take it in, we internalize it, and we put too much stuff into our heads too much.
And that's the system, though. It's conditioning in the media.
Yeah.
Like they show stories of, you know, when black people commit a crime, they always show their mugshots. When people commit a crime, you know, he was a 4.0 scholar. It's conditioning
he had a mental breakdown or something.
Yeah.
Social media is a highlight reel for sure. Do past relationships have the ability to cause trauma? And then does this lead to possible, we'll answer the first one. Does this lead to possible failure in future relationships? So the first one is, do past relationships have the ability to cause trauma?
I'll say yes.
I think so, for
Definitely.
sure. I think
Definitely.
that everyone has gone through some type of trauma in their life. And some people's trauma comes from relationships, some people's don't. And then it's up to that person to heal from it.
Yeah.
Two of my past relationships caused a lot of trauma in my life, but I'm completely healed from Girl, yes. But I'm like, Evan, shut up. I'm completely like, I have healed from that, and I've forgiven, you know, everyone in that situation or whatever. So I don't want to allow those past relationships and those past hurts and traumas to affect anything that's happening with my future husband.
Right. So are you saying you completely block that out?
No, I used to block it out, and then I would get triggered, and it would be terrible. I've completely healed from it. Like, I realized, you know what I'm saying, the part that I played, the part that they played, every situation that happened, I just thought about it, I talked about it, I prayed about it, and I'm just like, I no longer want to feel anything. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to feel anything else. Like, I don't feel anything for either one of them. I don't feel hatred or happiness. I don't want them. I don't want them to die. Like, it's just, it is what it is.
The best thing to do is just forgive and just let it go. Because if you hold on to that hurt, it will just travel to each relationship you're in. And it will lead to failure each time. Because you're going to bring in all that pain that you suffered from that previous relationship to the next one, no matter what he's doing or she's doing. You know, no matter what, you're going to always bring something that's going to be something that's going to be like, oh, he's lying to me. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, she's doing this.
And those trust issues, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's too much.
On the other side of it, though, I think we need to kind of jump back to the last question with, you know, social media form our perception of relationships and things. So you said you don't bring the negative parts into new relationships or whatever.
I bring the lessons that I learned, for sure.
And so what about the positive parts as well? The positive lessons you learned. So let's say last dude, you know, he used to take you out all the time, whatever. New dude isn't gotta stay in the house for real. Are you gonna feel some type of way the new dude like stay in the house even if you like going out? Because you're used to it?
First, are we asking this? I'm asking this for myself.
Yeah. Who else you gonna answer?
You're right. As a hypothetical situation, I wouldn't compare it to my old relationship though. I would compare it to who I am as a person.
Right.
Like, I like to go out for who I am as a person. So if my last dude took me out and my new dude don't take me out, I'm not gonna be like, you need to take me out because he did. You need to take me out because I want to go out.
I didn't say directly attributed to the last guy. I was saying the concept. So we're conditioned. So if I go out for 3 years, right? I'm used to it. It takes 20 days to form a habit. I'm used to going out. You know what I do. And the new dude doesn't do that. You may not think so. You might not think it, you know, like last dude this, he doesn't do this or whatever. You don't think so, but you internalize that. And you're going to be like, wow, this dude really doesn't care about me. He doesn't take me out.
Well, you can't say that you're going to. I feel like it depends on the person how much they have healed. Because if you have completely like let that go and healed from it, then you shouldn't say that about the person. It shouldn't be no connection with the old dude did this. If you're over it, you over it. My thing is like with that.
Listen, I feel you. I cut you off. I feel you.
Why are you cutting her off?
Because you're misconstruing my words. I literally just said you're not gonna. I'm not directly attributing to the last dude. I said the concept. So address that.
So the concept of
going out.
You're used to. So not you're used to going out with that dude. You're used to going out now.
Okay.
Address that.
Just going out.
You're used to going out now.
But the dude that I'm with now doesn't want me to go out or doesn't want to go out with me.
He doesn't take you out.
Just because he a homebody.
Yeah.
I mean, like if he doesn't
so y'all
want to
don't
go
go
out,
out
I'm not
on
about to force you to go out.
Y'all don't go out on dates, though? Is that what you're saying?
You know, I don't know anything about that, man. Cause I go out on dates, but I was just.
Oh no, I'm not. I wouldn't be dating someone who doesn't like to go out on dates.
Yeah, I would want to, but that's like I'm gonna communicate that to you. If
Yeah.
you're like, nah, I just don't want to take you nowhere ever. Then I'm like,
Ooh, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
But I hate blocks.
Give me something, shit. I mean, that's something I actually want.
I understand what you were coming from. Like, I mean, I never been in a past relationship, but like, just think of it. I mean, I haven't. I mean, but like, think of like, think of a person growing up in a very wealthy family, and her family's like, all right, you need to do this on your own, and they kick her out, and then she's like, I'm not used to this. Like, she don't have no money. She got to make her own. She got to do her own thing. So like, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
that's what.
On a different perspective, other than relationships.
Okay.
I can understand. But like,
I mean, I don't know.
That was the question. Moving on.
Okay.
New question. Next.
Right.
I don't think I did address it though.
See, we're gonna take apart the questions.
we already addressed this.
But nobody else answered the trauma one. Though.
Yeah, trauma. Dudes, we responded, so
Yeah, does it have a dude cause trauma? If we can even take it a step further, have you all had trauma in a past relationship before? Yes. Or past talking shit?
Yes.
Of course. Yeah. If you not currently with the person that you ever was talking to or even felt the way about, then that's trauma. Let me finish first.
There's a reason.
Let me finish first. Yeah, exactly. Like if I slid you the note, because I come back from the slide you the note era. If I slide you the note, you trying to get with me, you say no, that's trauma. Don't let
Never pass it.
Don't let Evan see it. Now I gotta be tough.
Never again.
Forget Jackie. Jackie wasn't even all that hot no more. Right. I gotta act like that's trauma. That's trauma. Now I'm overcompensating. And like even those small things could be big things.
But you know what I mean when I asked the question. I didn't mean no dang on small things.
No, so if it's that petty and trivial, then yes, of course, any past relationship you're gonna have trauma. Even if the simple fact, I think we underestimate the fact that I'm used to talking to you all the time, like good news, bad news, whatever. I talk to you. Now something bad happened. Damn, I can't even call her.
Right.
Your life changed.
And then don't let me follow you on social media. Now I see you happy and I'm sorry. Now I'm mad. Now I'm even more mad.
It's like you lost a whole friendship.
No, you lost the friend. That's the part we undersell.
That's way more traumatic.
The relationship, I can get past that, but I miss you though.
I lost a friend.
I don't even. So we ain't gotta go out no more. We don't gotta steal a date. That's okay. You don't like me no more. That's cool. But we was cool though. Like you was my dog. Like we used to watch the game together. Like hey, Brian killed him. We can't even do that no more.
Yeah, because the best relationships have the basis of a really great friendship. Not saying that you start off as friends, but the best relationships, you're best friends.
Yeah.
When you break up with somebody, you lose your man and your best friend.
Yeah.
And that's very traumatic in itself. So I guess, I did answer my question. So does this lead to possible failure in future relationships?
Yeah, it can.
If you let it.
Yeah. If you don't, and even if you're not, completely healed, because the healing process is different for everyone, and it might take, a long time for you to heal, especially with certain things. You should at least know and be able to identify what is hurting you and what is affecting you, and try to work on it. If you're not trying to work on it, it's definitely gonna fail because you're gonna just, it's gonna be keep going.
And you should work on that before you get in a relationship. Don't try to work on it while you're in a relationship because you're bringing that other person down with you.
Shady?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. How long did it take you to get over your worst relationship trauma? I mean, something with me like that. I can definitely say it took me 2 years. Yeah. It was my very first boyfriend, and he did me so dirty. And I'm not even trying to throw him under the bus, but he did me so dirty.
You can get under the bus.
He said he'd be under the bus. He's under that damn bus. Huh?
I'm gonna shoot him some bail.
Shoot him some damn bail, please.
I don't even know him, but
do it for me. Do it for me.
Everybody messed up, man. That's what it comes down to. Everybody's messed up.
But you know what? You've grown from it.
I'm not talking about
you. I'm talking about him. So he was already messed up, but he was hiding those parts. You wasn't seeing those parts, and then you got in, and you could see it. Mm-hmm. So that's what I said. So like, he probably did you wrong, but that was the best he could probably do, though.
No. I feel you. No, I totally feel you, and I totally understand.
That's just how I look at everything. Like, everybody is messed up. So that's it. Like, that's it.
But
we all messed up.
I feel like if, for me personally, it depended on how long I actually knew the person and what type of relationship it was. Like, if I was really connected with the person. Mm-hmm. If I wasn't that connected, but it was a traumatic event, then it took me less time than a person that I actually loved and actually cared about.
Yeah. So how long did it take you for your most traumatic one?
Most traumatic was just a few months because I wasn't really connected to him. So it was more of like an abusive type thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So after that, I was just like, okay, F you, I'm moving on with my life. And then after a few months, I was able to, identify the issues and heal myself in a way and talk to close friends and be able to heal myself that way.
Okay. I see how you took the question that I asked. Now I'm intrigued to change my answer. But only because one of the relationships, it took me longer because I was in love with him and I was young and he was like my first everything in my life. So like it took me, and then even after we broke up, he continued to like make me think that I was still like his number one. So it took a year after our breakup, almost like 8 months after our breakup for him to really do something so low down and dirty that I was like, wow, he really just don't care about me. But the other nugget ass nigga that I messed with, he did something way, way, way more traumatic to me, but it took me way less time. Thanks so much for watching Views. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Follow us all on Instagram and visit my website so you never miss an update. See you at the next episode.